All right, let's do it.
Hang on to your butt flat. It's time for a mini sound jam, and these motherfuckers are always trying to podcast uphill. Let's go.
This is so good.
It's open season on suckheads.
Brian.
Welcome to Blade.
We're doing Blade. Dang it. I'm so excited for this one. You don't know. You're going to ask me what my history is on this.
Yeah.
And
Hey, what's your history on this?
I watched this a million times.
1 million.
This was an almost every day for Dave when it came out.
Really?
Well, there was nothing like it in the world of like action movies and Marvel movies and vampire movies and all that stuff. It kind of started the trend for all of it.
It's like probably one of the first R-rated comic book we can do this kind of darker version.
It was.
Movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I loved it. So I watched it often. There's some cheese here. We'll talk about all that stuff. But hey, thanks for coming to this mini jam for Blade. Reach out to us at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com. We have merch that we're both wearing today. We got this cool Samurai Movie Jam goat shirt.
Yep. You can go to TeePublic, search up Samurai Movie Jam, and you can find it there.
Yep. You can get his shirt. You can get my shirt.
Yep. We only get like $1 off of each shirt, so it's not
So
like
we
we're
need
pushing.
1,000 of you to buy them
So we're not pushing
to
you
make
to
it
make
work.
some money.
No, it's not. I'm just letting you know.
Support the show.
Yeah, support the show. Go out there, be our billboards. All right, so let's talk about Blade.
All right. Well, before we get into vitals, we got to figure out what your button is for Blade.
Oh, yeah.
What's Dave's button for today?
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Yeah, which is one of the weirdest lines in the world.
Yeah, it's
But
supposedly he got it in there because he made that comment in a script read or something like that, and they liked it so much that they put
Yeah.
it into the movie.
It's a cool line. It's just very weird to talk about ice skating
Yes,
at this point in the movie.
especially the point where it is.
Yeah.
like maybe somewhere in the middle, just woven in, but like
Yeah.
that's the line.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the one that everybody remembers because it's so out of pocket. Just like,
What?
Blade says stuff like that? He's ice
Because there's
skating?
blades on ice skates. So he likes to take references that have
Yeah.
blades. and be
Anything
like,
with blades.
yeah. So that's why he's like, I could cut through a penny.
Yeah. Some lawnmowers are always trying to lawnmow uphill.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into some vitals. The tagline here, I had to put it down. The power of an immortal, the soul of a human, the heart of a hero. And the haircut of...
I don't know, a comic book of a helmet? The haircut of a helmet?
Released August 1998. What else came out then? Halloween H2O.
Wait, before we do this.
Yeah.
What year did The Matrix come out?
We're looking it up. Yeah.
I
we're
look
searching
up stuff
for it now.
on the internet. It makes for very bad content on this show.
I'll have to find a song or a clip or something.
99. I knew it. The Matrix was even influenced by Blade because when he goes in there, that first scene where he rides in on his motorcycle and all the troops are running into that big lobby of that office building.
Yep.
Does that remind anybody of a certain scene with Neo and going into an office building?
I had to. Well, who knows? Because if it's that close, when they recorded, when they editing, blah, blah, blah.
Well, we're
But-
talking release dates, I guess.
Yeah.
It took longer for them to make that movie than just, I saw Blade, now let's go make the Matrix
Quick,
next
make
year. Yeah. I guess. maybe
But
not.
I did read things about how even like story-wise, it's kind of similar like this.
The one.
Yeah.
It's always the one.
Yeah.
There's always the one.
There's always a one.
A one. The one part of this is the part that bugs me a lot about this movie, but we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Yep.
Was Halloween H2O, that's the one underwater?
Yep.
And he's just got like scuba gear on, but then squeezes the mask over
Uh-huh.
it?
Yep. It's way less scary when he's just like just swimming very slow, and then he just comes around a reef and
He's like flipping with his flippers. It's going so slow.
Michael Myers underwater.
Yeah. Also, this month of 1998, Snake Eyes. I liked that movie. It's
Yeah.
not amazing, but I still had fun.
It's okay.
How Stella got her groove back? Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot. How did Stella get her groove back?
Oh, by humping young men.
Oh, Oh,
That's how you do it.
Is that
If you
really what happened?
Yeah. If you
Oh.
don't know how to dance, you just go to Jamaica and find a young Jamaican dude, and then you hump him, and then you can dance.
Let me write this down.
Then that's how you get your groove.
Your groove is officially back. Yeah, that's what that's about. I think it's Angela Bassett that goes to Jamaica and finds a very young man and gets to porking.
Rotten Tomatoes, critics score 59%, which makes it rotten.
That's BMR territory.
That is 78% for audience, and IMDb is 7.1.
Gosh.
Better or worse than IMDb? I'm going to do Vampire Hunters.
Okay.
All right, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Is that better or worse than
Worse.
7.1? It is worse. 5.9.
Gosh.
Holy cow. Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman
Worse.
is worse. It's 6.1.
Dang.
Number 3, Day Shift with Jamie Foxx.
Is also worse.
It is worse. 6.1.
Gosh.
All right, last one on the list here. You've gotten 3 for 3.
Yes.
Can you get this last one?
I usually say,
Sinners.
is better.
But barely, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
7.1, and Sinners has 7.5. But yeah, it is better. Okay, so what we're going to do here, this is
The Academy Award winning Blade.
non-stop vampire battling is what we're about to do. Okay? And it's going to go on until only one hunter is left standing.
Dang.
Okay, so
Okay.
what we're going to have are the ones I just read off. You have Abraham Lincoln, the vampire hunter. You have Hugh Jackman Van Helsing. You have Jamie Foxx in Day Shift. You have Smoke from Sinners. And then I'm going to add, just for fun, you also have Blade.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously Blade. And adding, just for fun, Tommy Lee Jones from Men in Black. El Mariachi. So Antonio Banderas is there too. And Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Okay.
Not because of El Mariachi, just because she's a badass.
Yeah, she seems very intimidating.
She is very
as a
scary.
person, yeah.
I don't want to meet her.
She just walked up to Michael Douglas and said, "We're getting married." And he was like, "All right." Looking at this list from the jump, we got issues because some of these are supernatural and some of these are just people.
Oh, well, you tell me who goes first and who doesn't.
The first person out is Jamie Foxx from Day Shift.
Really?
Well, there's too much otherworldly power here for him to hang out long.
I don't know. Abraham Lincoln, he just swings an axe.
I guess, but he
All he has is an axe when Jamie Foxx has the wires, all the gadgets and stuff.
Okay. And also, also looking at this list, Antonio Banderas isn't going to last long either.
He's playing music in the back. He's going
Yeah,
ding, 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 ding.
Right.
But Spanish, not country like I
Spanish
did.
mouth guitar. I'll switch it to Antonio Banderas goes first.
Oh.
He's playing his song and then they're like, Matano, and he's like, not yet. And then his two guns come out of his sleeves, but by then Blade's already cut his head off. It's like you take too much time.
Blade cut his head off?
Yes.
You again misunderstood the assignment.
What do you mean?
These are all vampire hunters, and it's nonstop vampire battling.
Oh, so they're battling vampires?
They are all
There's
battling
just a room full of vampires?
They're being attacked by, just like Abraham Lincoln dealt
Oh.
with a horse faucet in the desert. This is a faucet of vampires that are coming at him that won't stop till there's one standing.
Okay, start over.
Start over.
Starting a redo. Move.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Including Antonio Banderas, because he's out first. The vampires get to him relatively quickly, and he's out because he's just in there playing music. The second one that goes is, I'm still gonna go, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. He takes out a couple people with his axe, but then gets quickly swarmed by vampires, and he's out.
I will take it.
Okay.
What was Tommy Lee Jones doing?
He's
during
got
that?
a fucking laser gun. What do you mean?
So just tell me what he was doing.
He's constantly.
Okay.
Catherine Zeta-Jones is just standing there looking at people, and
Yeah.
the vampire's like, "Later, we'll talk later. I'm gonna get you, but I will just. It's not a big deal. You enjoying your lunch?"
She killed one so brutally that everyone was like, whoa.
I don't even know if she needs to do anything here. I think she just stands there. They'll probably think that she's one of them.
Yes.
And just move around. Smoke from Sinners, once he realizes what's happening and gets a machine gun, he'll be okay. But I think that he's going to get at least pretty quickly
Okay. compared to these others. I agree.
Right.
Left standing now is Hugh Jackman from Van Helsing. Still Jamie Foxx from Day Shift. Tommy Lee Jones, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Right. Hugh Jackman is just doing his thing.
Oh, and Blade.
Right. Him and Blade live in this world, so they're doing a relatively good job of taking out anything that gets near them.
Plus, Hugh Jackman turns into a werewolf, doesn't he?
Yeah, at the end of Van Helsing, but I don't think that sticks with him. Are we we're talking about werewolf capable?
Maybe. I'm asking you.
Is it a full moon?
Oh boy, I don't know. Check the weather app.
Weather app says no. We're just going to go with the regular old Van Helsing. I don't think he was real happy about having to turn into a werewolf for that.
No.
Although it was part of his lineage and that dumbass man. Stupid. I do like that movie though, as cheesy as it is. Anyway, yeah, him and Blade are doing their thing, killing everything. So I think that the next person to go here is Catherine Zeta-Jones. She's done a good job of keeping people away with just her face, but eventually they realize she's just a woman. Just because she married Michael Douglas doesn't make her invincible, and then they eat her. Next out will be Jamie Foxx from Day Shift.
Yep, you go. Head on out.
Yep, he's gonna head on out. Take that TV right to the face. So do these people turn into vampires and then have to fight the rest of the heroes then?
No, it just pretty soon there's just one hero left standing.
Okay, so now we just have Van Helsing and Blade standing there. Oh, and Tommy Lee Jones, right?
Yep.
But he still has a laser gun, so I think he's still being pretty nonplussed about this and just pew, pew, pew.
Maybe he's using the neuralizer.
Yeah. What are you? I'm a Sasquatch. Right? You don't remember that. You don't remember. That's really smart. They just fill the room with no memories. And now Blade's like, wait, what am I doing here?
You've decided you like orange juice.
Actually, Blade will be fine. He has sunglasses on, so he won't get his memory taken away. But Hugh Jackman gets paralyzed on accident, and he's like, "This is the greatest show!" And then the vampires come and eat him.
Ducks and geese and bean better scurry.
Yep. So Hugh Jackman's out. Now we're down to Blade and Tommy Lee Jones.
Wow, I never would have thought, but I love this.
Yeah. The noisy cricket get wicked on you. But yeah, eventually, you're right. Eventually, Tommy Lee Jones gets overrun here, and he gets eaten.
Yeah.
And Blade was made for this, so
He's the last one standing.
He's the last
Here's
one
the thing.
Yeah.
Mega Boss.
Mega Boss.
Blade's there, just bodies of vampires around him, and swoops down Edward Cullen and his family from Twilight. Uh-oh, Blade.
No, no, it's not. They've never seen anything like Blade in their life. They're just like, I don't know. He looks pretty violent, and then he.
You think he'd play baseball?
Right. You think he'd be catcher? Or do you think he'd be just like a dugout guy? Or
Good work, David. The director for Blade is the guy who played the Gump in Return to Oz.
Can you flap your wings?
I don't have any wings.
Now we get to.
Gosh, you're right, I do.
Stephen Norrington.
No.
He also directed Death Machine. That was before Blade, then a movie called The Last Minute. And the poster for The Last Minute, on the top it says director of Blade. And then below that it says bruises you like Fight Club, warps you like Clockwork Orange, injects you like Train Spotting.
What does?
Don't you think
The movie?
The movie probably sucks.
I would think so.
Yeah, they tried so hard to sell it so
Yeah.
many other ways.
These three movies are better than the one you're about to watch.
Yes.
So think about those while you're watching this piece. Was it good? What was it about?
Well, it's called The Last Minute. What do you think it's about?
With that description, I have no idea.
Well, it's 11:59 at night.
Oh,
And
your alarm's about to go off. Do you go back to sleep or do you just get up?
The Last Minute.
Yeah, isn't that the worst when you know your alarm's going to go off?
Yes, it happens every morning.
Ugh.
I'm like, I should just get up. And I
I
don't.
know. I don't either.
Yeah.
It's like just that 1 second. And you've never been more comfortable than you are in that 1 minute before your alarm goes off. It's
Very true.
Yep.
Last one here on the list that I have that he has directed is The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. So this guy is supposedly real hard to work with. There was other stories that I read, but one of them is that he almost got in a fist fight with Sean Connery.
well, Sean Connery isn't all that easy to work with either, from
Right.
what I hear.
Losers always whine about their best.
Winners go home and the prom queen.
He has more credits, though, for like makeup and special effects, those sort of things.
Okay.
And he worked on Gremlins, Aliens, Hellraiser, Bloodline.
Wow.
Yeah.
Colon bloodline. Oh, no.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Writers, the guy is also a comic book writer, mainly JSA and Starman. It's David S. Goyer.
Yeah.
You know that guy?
Good. I heard of that guy.
Okay. He has written Death Warrant. I mean, this list is insane. Ready? Death Warrant, The Crow, City of Angels.
Junk?
It is junk?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Have you seen The Crow?
Nope.
No! You haven't seen The Crow?
No.
You. You just heard his homework for next time.
The rest of his list: Dark City, the other Blade movies, Jumper, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Dang, he wrote all those?
Yes, they are good. Except for The Crow, obviously, but what would I know? He also
They're not good.
There's
a
only
lot
like-
of those are not good.
Oh, you don't think they're well? You don't think all those Batman movies are good?
Go through them again. I'm sorry. I was reading
Oh,
your list.
come on. Dark City, you haven't seen, but that
Have
is
seen it.
good.
Nope.
The other Blade movies.
One of them is good.
Which one?
Blade 2.
Two? You didn't like Trinity? Oh, this.
I like Trinity like it's so bad it's good.
Yeah.
I don't like it like you got to see it. It's so good.
I loved it because I liked Ryan Reynolds at the time.
Yeah.
I loved.
Ryan Reynolds is fantastic in that movie.
Yes, I loved Van Wilder, and then to see him all cutting jokes on a vampire movie, I was like,
Right.
this is so cool.
Yeah. But Blade is kind of even more cheesy than he is, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But he has some cool stuff in there. Like Dracula says to him, Blade, you ready to die? I was born ready, motherfucker. How cool is that?
So cool. He did Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. Those are all good. Mm-hmm. Anyway, he also directed Blade Trinity, so
Okay. So directing isn't his best thing.
probably not.
Yeah.
I think that's one of his only things. Starring
Yes.
Stallone's original choice to play Hail Caesar in The Expendables, but he couldn't accept because his tax issues made him unable to leave the United States.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, he had a bad tax time. I don't know how you do that. Like, you don't have financial people that are like, Wes, you got to pay taxes on your money.
Are you out of your damn mind?
No, I don't.
And because of that,
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
he served a prison sentence for misdemeanor failure to file federal tax returns, was incarcerated from December 2010 to April 2013.
Holy crap. He was in jail that long?
Yeah. Did you know that?
No.
I didn't either. I was like, I never would have guessed it was that long.
Yeah.
That's probably why he came up with some of these lines, you know? Yeah. 3 of your favorites. Wesley Snipes. Go. Ooh. Just of your favorites. Doesn't
okay.
have to be top 3.
Blade is the number 1 favorite for sure.
Okay.
Number 2 is Demolition Man.
Okay. Good one.
And number 3 is probably Passenger 57. Maybe?
Wow. Good choice. Okay.
I think.
Here's some other ones.
Or
Ooh.
Money Train. He's really great in Money Train.
Money Train might be on my list. I like the movie The Art of War.
I don't know if I've seen that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I watched it when it came out. It was like when I was working at the theater time, so I watched everything, and I really enjoyed it. It might be a real crap.
Oh, is that where he's in Japan or something like that?
He's definitely somewhere.
Yeah.
He's also in White Men Can't Jump, a bunch of other ones.
that's
Major League, I love him in Major League.
It's good in that too.
All right, moving on. One of the faces of blue e-cigs, and the man credited with providing the on Lenny Kravitz's recording of American Woman.
What?
Stephen Dorff.
What? He's the one that goes, ugh.
I guess. That's what I read.
Okay.
I'm going to believe it because I think it's great.
Have you seen Lenny Kravitz now?
No, he hasn't stopped by in a while.
Well, I just saw a picture of him recently. The man is cut like crazy.
Really?
He looks real good.
I thought it was going somewhere else. I was like, oh, you look so bad.
No, geez. It was a picture of like him and Ernie Hudson, who's 80 and looks like he's about 25.
Yeah.
And then it says, have you done sit-ups? Or something like that. That's what it should say.
Right. Yeah, because they know what they're doing, obviously.
Right. Lenny Kravitz has a six-pack still.
I've never had one.
I've drank many of them.
Jet Li was offered the part of Deacon Frost, but opted to do Lethal Weapon 4 instead.
Good boy.
Yeah?
Yeah. No. Hell no. I guess Is it one of those things where no, Jet Li's way too small. He would look ridiculous.
But if he has vampire powers.
I know, but still.
All right.
It would.
He's not that much smaller than Steven Dorff.
I know, but it isn't just that. I feel like it would look weird, sound weird. Deacon Frost has a bunch of lines where he, like, I'm not sure
Talks.
Jet Li could deliver them like he does, I guess, is what I'm trying to say diplomatically here.
All right. What are your top 3 Steven Dorff?
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
none. I don't know. What else did he do?
He was in Space Truckers, and I only bring that up because Bad Movies Rule just did that.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that.
Me neither. World Trade Center, haven't seen. Public Enemies, I actually haven't seen all of that either.
No.
Shot Here in Milwaukee, but I still haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Immortals, I watched that for Bad Movies Rule.
Yeah.
And he was fine.
Right.
Didn't look like he belonged in that movie. And then recently, Bride Hard he was in.
Oh, no.
Which would be my number 1. I haven't seen that movie. Was considered for the part. This is so ridiculous. You ready?
I am. I want to hear it.
He was considered for the part of Jack in Titanic. Steven was glad that he didn't play the part because he would have been always remembered for being the guy on the boat.
Huh? Dude,
Just like everyone thinks of Leonardo DiCaprio.
yeah, it
I'm
did
like, Leonardo
nothing
DiCaprio, like,
for
who?
his career.
And I was like, no, he was in Titanic. Oh, the guy on the boat.
Okay. The guy on the door? No.
Yeah.
The guy on the boat.
You're not playing a crew member. You were like the guy dancing down below.
Yeah. All that tells me is I can see now why his career may have been a little bit lackluster. Because if his decision making is like, well, James Cameron is making this movie about the Titanic. Do you want to be in it? Nah, I don't want to just be that guy that was on the boat.
Oh, Space Truckers? All right.
Yup. Although you did Blade, so
Good for you. Next in here is the last one I'm going to mention too. And this was super interesting too. Lots of stuff I did not know. A member of the Country Music Hall of Fame and a former United States Army Ranger captain. He was about to become a general when he quit, the late, great Chris Christopherson.
yeah.
He got his start in the music business by landing a training helicopter on Johnny Cash's backyard and presenting him with a song he had written.
Yeah.
Cash went on to record the song Sunday Morning Coming Down.
And a Sunday morning coming down.
That's crazy.
It's so nuts. It's like something from a movie.
Right.
He was a member of the Highwaymen with fellow country music stars Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, and Willie Nelson. Mm-hmm. He wrote the song Me and Bobby McGee and got a lead role in 1976, A Star is Born, after Elvis said he couldn't do it. The guy was also in Fire Down Below, Payback, Planet of the Apes, Pee-wee's Big Top.
Yeah. He is real good.
Isn't that
at
crazy?
things. He's talented most. So.
I guess I didn't even know he was in music. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
So like all that stuff was just insane. And just to be like on a training exercise and be like, you know what? I brought my song. There's Johnny Cash's
We're by
house.
Johnny Cash's house, and I have the napkin I wrote this song on. Should we stop by? I don't know. Is that legal?
And back in 1976?
Yeah, the 70s were weird. You could do anything.
Probably, yeah.
Johnny Cash was probably sitting outside and like, hey, helicopter, is it really there?
Yeah. Don't hit that other helicopter. Park over there.
Right.
Reviews.
Slide whistle.
Here's a bad one. Do not laugh. It's from Deborah Hornblow.
Don't even read it. Deborah Hornblow. Did you type that in and think it was going to be fine, Deborah?
Oh my God.
You stupid.
Deborah
It's
Hornblow.
always a Deborah. Hornblow. It's always a hornblow. As I sit here with a slide whistle.
ready to go.
It is, geez, the world's weird.
A futuristic gore fest that spills oceans of sticky stage blood but misses in a rather anemic attempt to pierce the heart.
Shut up.
Oh, you only get a little one,
You
Deborah.
don't get that. I'm not giving your horn blowing
You don't
dumbass
get a
nothing.
full horn blow from him. That's it. All right, a good one from Trace.
Hey, Trace.
Stylized, smart, and boasting a charismatic lead performance from Wesley Snipes. Blade belongs in the upper tier of comic book adaptations.
Correct.
Well, let's review it ourselves.
Hey. We have a 5-point samurai scale.
That's true, we do.
We do.
Each one of those points has a 10-point scale that you can rate this thing, or
Yes.
give it a little extra.
Give it a little extra credit.
Extra credit
and
gets you
then
11.
You get 11.
We've only done that a few times.
Yeah, it's very rare. It's rare to get a 10 out
Yeah.
of at least me, but it happens.
It does happen.
Yeah. Our first category here is what's your story? And the story of Blade is that there was a lady who was bitten by a vampire while she was pregnant, had a baby. That was Blade. Blade just goes off to ass kickery until the end of time. Because vampires are bad, right?
And we talked about how like this kind of proved you do those modern R-rated comic book things, which is really awesome. Mm-hmm. It starts out with a blood bath.
Yes, literal blood
bath. Yeah, it's literally called bloodbath.
The DJ kicks his head back, and you see bloodbath, and then how gross.
Right. And as soon as it starts, you're like, oh, well, now I know what kind of movie I'm watching.
Mm-hmm. And even a vampire. Like, vampires are supposed to be these very stoic, cool, I've been around for 1,000 years, so I don't need your baloney types of monsters.
There was a zing and a zang and a zingity-dee, and there was only one lady in the zing for me. Because when you zing, you better know one thing. The only thing you're gonna sling is a wedding ring.
And then, no, it's just a bunch of kids at a rave that are like, just spill it on me. Most of the blood, I won't even eat. It's just cover me in it.
Yeah.
And it's so goddamn good.
It's so cool. It's kind of funny when Blade walks in there too, right? Like how badass. Mm-hmm. And then the music kind of stops and like everyone's in there and you just hear people that obviously recorded the audio after the scene go, is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Blade.
Yeah.
He's called the Daywalker.
It's a Daywalker.
Is that him?
Jesus, that's him.
It's Blade. It's the Daywalker.
Joy Daywalker! Yeah. I love it.
All three of you say your lines? Great. Now we can continue.
Right. And I always pictured him too, just while the bloodbath is happening, just him standing off to the side. Oh, I get all full of blood.
Yeah.
That's
that looks
gross.
yucky.
That's disgusting.
I thought about the transporter in terms of the story for this, because it's just another instance of like big badass decides to break rules for a pretty face.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It always happens. It's beauty that killed the beast.
Oh, man. I didn't really like that the girl tagged along the whole way. She was, honestly, I understand why she's there.
Yeah.
One, they gave her a skill, but I feel like you could have had someone else on his team next to Whistler or give Whistler some extra skills so that you didn't really need her blood knowledge,
right.
Which I didn't really believe she had anyway.
Yeah.
But she was there so that Blade could give the audience all the exposition.
Right. She was the exposition fodder or whatever so that everybody could tell you, you better wake up. The world you live in.
I wish they wouldn't. I wish they'd slowly peel away what's going on. Mm-hmm. You know, the same way like John Wick or whatever.
Sure.
Like this is the world we're living in.
Yep. It's just more obvious. Mm-hmm. Like instead of seeing stuff and going, I wonder what that's all about. This is just like, here's what this is all about.
The last thing about the story that I'll say is the first half is so much better than the second half. You start off and you're in this like late night club scene fighting vampires and it's like super cool and you think this is what the movie's going to be about. But then like halfway through it switches to like CGI vampire world domination plan.
Yeah, the story is definitely not why you're here. It's to see Blade kill vampires. Yeah, I think that it's like Blade is such a badass that we need to come up with something that will give him a challenge. And they just came up with this blood god thing and whatever. And I guess like if I have a problem with the movie,
I'll solve it.
Check out the hook while the vampire dissolves.
I skate, baby.
Skates uphill. Yeah, I was only going to give the story a 6 here because it's not fantastic, but it at least keeps you in there. There's some stuff in here like that there is an archive of history, that there is a lineage of vampires and all that stuff. I wish they wouldn't have just used that as background to get us to the thing, because
that's exactly what I'm saying is like you start off and there is some cool stuff. You learn about this 1,000-year-old, the ones that are pure bloods. You learn about familiars. You learn about half-breeds. You learn about the Daywalker, these underground nightclubs where people meet. And then it's like, just so you know, that's all there. But this dude wants to take over the world.
And he's not even a pure blood vampire, but somehow manages to wipe out that whole council so that he could become the big tornado of terror.
That's another thing too. And I might have mentioned it later, but like those guys don't do shit.
No, they're 1,000-year-old vampires, pure blood vampires. And they all just stand there and go, well, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah. They're like hostages in a donut shop.
Yeah.
Like,
with other vampires pushing them around. Why wouldn't they just go, no.
No.
And then they win.
especially when their skeletons have wings.
Yeah, inside of the skeleton. There's a skeleton in the skeleton that go flappy flap, and you use that.
Right.
Spit that out of your mouth.
And also, this guy is so smart for thousands of years. They can't figure out the Vampire Bible. We can't decode it.
Have computer. Bro.
Yeah, this guy throws it into Sim City, and somehow it's translated into a schematic of his plan and the tomb and who needs to stand where and a seating arrangement.
Yeah, it's not perfect. It's movie. What's your score?
6.
I'm not going to have you sit here and disparage my movie. 6.
Well, I'm just saying they have this cool story.
Yeah, I know.
And a world that they started. I wish they just would have stuck with that a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Have those old vampires be the badass that he has to take on.
One of them.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie's kind of... Blade 2 is my favorite one, 100%, and will be a mini jam.
We'll do it
whatever.
eventually.
But even that one, like, it's just one vampire who's got a thing. He's got some sons and kids, and there's some stuff happening there. And then 3 is Dracula. Okay, great. But at least there's some history here. It's not just some, and again, superhero movies do this all the time, so that's probably why they do that. Like, it's going to end the world. It's not just like this is going to be hard for Blade, which the other movies kind of do. It's like this is going to be hard for the world because we're all going to be vampires then, which is also stupid. Why would you make everyone a vampire? Then there's no one to eat.
I thought the exact same thing. And then where the hell did I hear it? I don't remember. Something about how they were going to turn humans. It's basically the plot of 3, I think. I don't remember. But I think they said that, where they're going to turn humans into basically just like batteries,
right?
Like the Matrix, to just get their
well,
blood.
I think it is 3 where they just have that warehouse of people getting
that is what, and
soaked.
That was part of the plot in one that they ended up cutting, but in one scene you can see.
Yeah, you see them in the first scene.
Yeah, where they're going across.
The date, do you see them kind of?
Which makes sense. That's what those clubs are for, probably to bring people in and to have them do that.
Yep. Okay, cool. Our next category, our next category here is. Did you act right? Nope.
No.
Well,
there's 2 people in the movie that were good.
There's 2 people in the movie that were good.
Yeah.
And it's Whistler and Stephen Dorff.
You didn't like Wesley Snipes?
I like Wesley Snipes. He doesn't have very many lines, but he also does stuff like this when he kills a vampire.
Fist pump.
He did that once. Yeah, Dave just did a fist pump, everybody.
And that stuff.
That's where Tiger Woods got it from.
Come on.
Yes, he said once that.
No,
he didn't.
No, he didn't. Yeah, I got my skating uphill.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
I didn't think Wesley Snipes was that good at it. He's fine. I mean, he's not bad or anything. It's just I believed Chris Christopherson more, and Stephen Dorff is awesome as far as a bad guy goes. And whatever. Yeah. Oh, he's got the thing, and he does the thing, and then I just shut the fuck up. It's awesome when he's talking to it because she's like, "You don't know, man. He's got this blade that spins around." He's trying to
throws it on the back.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh yeah," and he catches the back. Shut the fuck. Yeah, it's great.
He is pretty good. Some things that bothered me is like when he was sitting at the table with all the ancient ones, and he just kept smoking, and he would like inhale, and then almost all his lines at that table were like, you know what I mean? Like, just exhale and then talk.
Right.
You're acting this right now. I get it, but and his hair.
It's 90s.
It changed as the movie went on to be a little bit more calm. But at first, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the 90s. Speaking of 90s and costumes and stuff, did you ever have those dress shirts? When they get the girl and take her back to his place and she wakes up and she's in one of his dress shirts? But it's like a certain color, but if you like you move it a little way, it's almost like a hologram to change like black or look a different color.
Like hyper color, but not because you're sweaty. I don't think I ever had one.
Oh, I had a couple of those when I was in like middle school.
Oh, wow. You were very fancy.
I saw that. I was like, oh, I had one of those.
I could be a vampire. Yeah. Like I said, acting's fine. You're not here for that either. You're not here for the story or the acting. You want to see, there's cool stuff.
Yeah.
That's not why I liked it. But I guess I noticed more now that I'm older how some of this stuff was pretty cheesy. And the girl?
Yeah. She's not good.
No.
I don't believe she's a hematologist.
No. Just because you say the words doesn't mean I believe you. Yeah.
Wesley Snipes, there's nothing amazing in terms of his acting, but he's just like so perfect for the role. That's the only thing. My score for acting is a 6.
Yeah, mine is a 5. It's as average as it gets.
I'm glad you're doing that. Some of my scores, I was like, he's going to be mad. He likes this movie so much.
Oh, no. Well, it gets better now in these upcoming categories here. The next one being, did you show your work? This movie, when it first came out, looked really great. This movie in digital looks like Shinto shit. It is terrible.
What is Shinto?
I don't know, just because it sounds like shit. It was distracting.
Yes.
The way that like the blood effects and everything, because it's CGI and you can see it way better now, it just looks bad. But when it first came out, it looked great. It looked good. The bloodbath is cool. The vampires look really great. I mean, the teeth are a hard thing. A lot of times in vampire movies, people look like they're good. They look like Simple Jack because they're like they're goobers. But I'm going to judge this on its original form, not because the technology has gotten better. But yeah, as far as the props and the costumes and the warehouse where they had everything, the car is super awesome. The sets were really great. The bloodbath thing in and of itself is just such a cool idea. Effects were great.
Blade, his costume and his weapons, all that stuff, super cool. These guns that he has, that Whistler has made, so cool. The fight music is awesome. Maybe not as good as Blade 2.
Bro, no.
Yeah, but still, fight music is really cool. Gets you pumped. The blood and the traditional effects, practical effects, look so good, especially compared to the CGI, right? I wrote down, I'm forgiving a lot of this because of the year that it came out. So based on the year it came out, that stuff was really cool back then.
Yeah, and like having, what's his face? Can't think of his name right now.
Paul Rubens.
Yes, him in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. No, who's the vampire that gets both of his hands cut off and he gets burnt and all that stuff?
Quinn,
that's it.
I luckily looked right down to his name.
Good job.
I was like, I know I have his name somewhere.
Yeah.
Quinn.
And I should know it because I've watched this so many times, but I couldn't place it right then. Anyway, the way that he got burnt, that burnt effect of that burnt dude looked really good. And then how he slowly heals throughout the movie and all that stuff, only to get all the way back together. And then Blade quickly cuts his head off, takes his glasses.
Can I tell you a story about that scene?
Yes.
So that scene where he wakes up in the hospital, he's all charred and everybody is screaming. And while they're shooting it, they realize something's wrong because he's screaming too. And he fell face first onto the hard floor and completely dislodged his jaw. So they were in an abandoned hospital and had to rush to a real one. And the director said, but I've got this guy who's dressed as a third-degree burn victim, essentially naked, running in with his jaw hanging down. And he said the room just cleared out.
That's awesome.
That's insane.
Can you imagine?
Oh my God, just being in the waiting room, like holding your hand, like,
What happened to you? Well, I got burnt in a fire, but I'm okay. This is fair. This is fair. This hurts a lot. This doesn't hurt at all. Anyways, the show your work part here gets an 8.
Nice. I did a 7.
Cool. Our next category here is Did you bring the badassery? And boy, howdy. Go ahead. What are our categories here?
Oh, yeah. Martial arts.
Yeah.
One-person army action.
Yeah.
Splatter horror.
Okay.
Superhero.
Yup.
Supernatural horror.
No,
You just don't like the horror part of that, probably.
Yeah.
Tragedy. Huh? Vampire horror.
yeah.
Action.
Absolutely.
Horror.
Okay.
Sci-fi.
No. Why you keep putting that in
I
there?
don't know.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Yeah, man, it's fucking badass. The movie's very badass, especially the first half. Action, gore, the makeup effects, the charred vampire. It's so cool.
I love it so much. Well, and I noticed in watching it just the recent time here that the middle is actually, there's action there, but it's not, there isn't a ton. It's bookended by 2 freakishly awesome action scenes.
Agreed.
And in the middle, it kind of slows down and there is some action, but it's very quick and like just little scenes. And I never noticed it when I was younger because it at least is keeping me interested, and there's just enough little squirts of action for me to be like, yeah, that's Blade. He's badass. He's not going to have to deal with this a ton. It's just when it's real bad, then he's got to become Blade. And I guess that the world that they're building and all that stuff in the middle there is why it's so great too, because I was interested. And then you have this big fat IT pork and pearl thing that they go meet.
And there's nothing you can do about it, Daywalker!
The little girl that is why Kill Bill had a little girl in it, I think, just kicking Blade's ass and whatever. And his face is so awesome there where she's like kicking. He's like, what the? Beep. It's great. This thing was so badass.
Yeah, talk about effects, right? We didn't even talk about that in Show Your Work, the whole Pearl thing. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a million. Every scene almost has an effect in it. Just the library with all the old, like the big skin tapestries that are there that they bust up immediately as soon as they go in there. But that whole set and everything in there was super great. Anyways, it's so good. It just keeps you so interested, and there's so many cool shots, and Blade is so good at doing his job, and you care about Whistler, and that girl's there too, and all that other stuff. It's just really great. This gets an 8 from Dave as well.
Wow, I went 9.
All right. Our last category here is... Did you keep your promise? Yeah, Blade, you did. You were supposed to be a movie about a vampire hunter that does super badass stuff, and you did it. You did it real good. You did it about as good as a vampire badass movie can be. You did it better in the second one, and then you made a third one, and it's very funny. But
I think it still holds up too.
Oh yeah, I
had not watched it in a very long time.
Yeah, it had been a while for me too. But that first scene still gives me the chicken skin, and the last scene, the struck by lightning song and all that stuff, how pissed he is, just frost. It's just great. If a movie can still do that to me from 98 until 2026, you're doing a good job. And you definitely kept your promise as far as movies go. This gets a 9 from Dave.
Nice. Yep. Very fun. Some problems, but I like it. I'm giving it a 7.
Okay.
Oh, would you look at that?
Do you know what time it is?
It's math time!
All right, while you are finishing up your math, most valuable samurai.
Wesley Snipes.
It is Wesley Snipes for me as well. All right, let's play a quick game of Would You Rather.
Okay.
Other movies with a Rotten Tomato score of 59% or IMDb of 7.1, just like Blade, which would you rather watch?
Yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire or Blade?
Blade.
Okay. Mine would be close. I love Miss Doubtfire so much.
Do you consider yourself humorous?
I used to. There was a time when I found myself funny. But today, you have proven me wrong. Thank you.
Second on this list, The Mist.
Blade.
All right. I would watch Blade again, too. You like The Mist, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Mist
right.
is fantastic. It's going to be a mini jam.
That's why I threw it on there. I was like, that might be hard for you. Number 3, Man of Steel.
Blade. Shorter.
It's shorter. Yeah, that's true. I'm going Man of Steel there. Number 4, Tropic Thunder.
Blade.
Blade. So the reason I bring up Tropic Thunder is that will be our next mini jam.
Hey.
So look out for that in 2 weeks. Let's get a final score, David.
All right. Our final score for this one is a 71.
Wow.
It's the lowest one so far. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It puts it right by Wanted. It's 1 point below Wanted, which I also like. It's 2 points below Zombieland, 5 points below Reign of Fire. The ones I've picked here, it's all right in that.
Yeah.
It's all right in that world there.
All right, that's where it
That's
sits.
as close as it sits.
All right, to finish this up, we need a little bit of extra jam. That
Extra
was
jam.
your normal serving.
Yep.
A suggested serving size.
Right.
But we're giving you a little extra.
Because we don't give a shit about spoiling these movies. Because if you haven't seen Blade yet, one, I don't believe you. If you're listening to this podcast and you haven't seen Blade,
We've also already had so many spoilers.
exactly, you've been spoiled already. But yeah, let's give them some extra jam.
We'll take 2 bagels, extra jam, make it strawberry jam.
All right, we're going to pick the most badass scene. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 scenes, and you got to rank them.
All right.
Least badass to most badass.
I don't know which you picked here. I know you picked one, or I know 2 of them you picked.
This was hard. I actually had a good list, and I whittled it down to these 3, and I figured we'll talk about the other ones anyway, so what does it matter?
Right.
Here's the ones you have to pick from, though. Quinn, back to life in the hospital.
Came back to finish you off.
Get out of my way, you freak! Are you out of your damn mind?
That's great.
So good.
Yeah.
All right, that's the first one. The second one, the end, fighting, plus music, plus catching the glasses, plus ripping out and throwing a larynx, but minus the roundhouse kicks. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. It was like Johnny Cage's windmill thing where they were just like,
yeah,
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can. Yeah.
And then your last one to pick from is after all of that, Frost's death. So the line,
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Yeah, I didn't. Two of these I didn't think you were going to pick at all.
Yeah?
I thought it was going to be first fight, last fight.
yeah, well, last fight.
Yeah.
You do what you want, David.
No, I can't.
There's no rules.
All right, fine. Number 3 is Quinn waking up in the hospital, the cops shooting him. Motherfucker, you out your damn mind?
That's so great.
Yep. And then number 2 is bloodbath fight.
yeah.
And number 1 is...
Oh, you cut mine out. That's what you did.
Yeah, well, just wait.
Keep going.
Number 1 is from the point he catches those glasses.
Kill him. Wait! I owe you, man. I got 2 new hands, Blade. I don't know which one to use to kill you with.
Until the point where he kicks that last vial of stuff into his forehead.
Yeah.
That whole fight sequence is just chef's kiss. And I am a sucker for a bit techno bass drop in a movie, like when he catches the glasses all slow and it's that music is starting up and then it says struck by lightning and he roundhouse kicks that dude. Get out of my underwear. That's so goddamn cool.
Like, what?
Yeah, it was like, I didn't know I needed my pants down. Hold on, Blade. Yeah, I remember seeing that the first time and just going,
what?
Golly. And then he immediately rips that guy's throat out and throws it at the other dude. I didn't see that until I watched it 5 times. Like, he ripped that motherfucker's throat out.
Yeah.
And then goes on to whooping wholesale ass, as Woody Harrelson would say. And when he's so mad that he is kicking that dude on the ground and then kicks him up onto a ledge and just screams Frost and goes running through that. Dude, it don't get any better than that. And then when he gets his sword back and flips it around and cuts those 2 dudes up and then just taps it on the ground and come on, how is that not the most mantastic thing in the world? And then goes booking up that thing just like, who's next? I'll kick your ass, Frost. That whole fight with Frost is so good too. You don't get sword fighting like that in movies anymore, ever, because I don't know why, but the whole super fast cuts and sword fighting and they're cutting each other's goddamn shirts off and everything, and not each other's shirts off. Frost gets his shirt kind of cut up or whatever.
Yeah, there's little black things flying all over.
But those two looking at each other and when they're it's so good. Oh, you want your serum? He thinks it's his medicine the whole time. What a dummy! What a stupid idiot! I love it when he's like, "Why don't you try some? You might like it."
Yeah,
that whole part, and then
some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Roundhouse kicking a needle into his head. You didn't have to do that, Blade. You could have just thrown it, but here. Beep. Go couch. So good. So awesome. So, yeah, that's number 1 for sure. For sure.
Okay, good choice.
Yep. But I love as far as just mood and cool. Beep. Even the last minute, they're in Russia and it's
Moscow.
Snowing and he's Tovarish. I love it.
That scene is ridiculous, though.
I don't care.
Because he calls him. He's like, "Hey, you!" But like, hold on. I'm getting a profile first.
Yeah.
I don't think that guy was talking to me. He's facing that other way.
Let me get. Hold on. Does it look cool in the snow? Yeah, it does, right? But there had to be like, we don't care if this makes any sense. This needs to just look awesome
cool
and whatever. Yep.
It's the end button.
Right.
Speaking of badass scenes, I paint and draw badass scenes or scenes.
Yeah.
And you can check all my artwork at briandrawsmovies.com. Check it out. You can get something if you like it, a print, a mug, and if you want 25% off, use the coupon code Samurai. I got too much breath in my body.
You're so breathy. did so many breathes. Why don't you do this movie just for me? When Whistler is just talking to her before Blade takes her back to her apartment and Blade's standing in front of the car. Dang, man. How's that not in a comic book? It is 100%. But he looks so good. Wesley, you talk about casting superheroes. It is pretty much perfect.
Yeah.
And
he wanted to do Black Panther.
I know.
But then he ended up doing this instead.
But then he ended up, I think I remember hearing something about the director saying there's only 3 people that could play this. Him, Denzel Washington, and I forget the third one.
Lawrence Fishburne?
Fishburne.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even think of that.
No.
But this Marshala la guy that is supposed to play Blade coming up here, he would be really great too. So
the series, right?
No, there was a series. He was pretty good.
I was going to ask you, did you watch the series?
I didn't watch it.
Was it good?
I don't know. I heard it was good. I heard it was really good. It's not my Blade. I don't know.
It's not my Blade.
I'm sure he was fine. He was bald. I didn't really dig it. That's not why I didn't watch it. It's fine. I don't care.
Is he supposed to be a young Blade?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
But is it good?
I think it is. From what I've heard. I think it's kind
All right, let's talk about most ridiculous scenes. First one I want to bring up is the very first scene, the birth.
Yeah.
Because she's in the room, they're giving birth during labor. Was someone rummaging through her wallet? Because all of a sudden, the cars and stuff in the wallet fall. It's like,
oh, no.
Which one of those doctors was going through her purse?
Oh, I need to mention this because I should have mentioned this during story. How in the whole world Blade has never met Frost, right? Are you telling me that Frost bit Blade's mom, kept her in a box, didn't even know that was Blade's mom up until Blade shows up and then has the balls to be like, you kept looking for the guy that bit your mother? How do you know that?
He said he knows everything about Blade.
I guess.
A couple times.
But so is that why he went and got Blade's mom? Because it seems like she's been hanging out with him since Blade was a baby.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she kept him anyway, then he kept her anyway, and then found out that he turned into...
It's weird.
Yeah.
They needed it to happen because they wanted to have him meet his mom and all that stuff.
They didn't need to, though.
No, they didn't need to, but they needed to as far as their movie goes.
They didn't need to.
I know, but they did because that's what was in the movie.
But they didn't.
No, they didn't. That's what I mean. It made it go, huh? Wait.
Besides we talked about how like the skeletons flew out of them with skeleton wings and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, why wouldn't you have at least one person guarding Blade? You caught him, he's in a box, he's bleeding, and they were just like, all right, turn off the lights when you leave.
Yeah. He's in the box, he's shut up. Maybe they thought that he was sealed in that thing and who was going to get him out of there? Who was going to pull him out of there?
Well,
everybody's dead. We pushed the girl into the pit.
But if there's a possibility that he could get out,
yeah,
it wasn't hard. She could turn it, and she's...
But wasn't his mom up there?
Not in that box. Not when he's in the upright coffin, just bleeding, because that's where the girl comes and gets him out of, and then says, bite my neck.
Oh, I guess.
She's just able to walk up there and be like, oh, no one's here? All right. Hey, let me get you out.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I didn't like besides the skeletons flying out is the lightning striking the old vampires in the head.
Yeah.
Where was that from?
It was magic. It's a magic vampire god thing.
We need blood, and then the blood, and then this blood make.
And
the lightning come out and strike you to get your.
Yeah. Thank God you guys didn't kill Blade up to this point.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you did, you thumped for your little blood god plan.
But why his blood? Why does it need to be the blood of someone who's not even a full vampire to let loose the greatest
he's
vampire?
A Daywalker.
But why? Why would that be part of the vampire?
You need the blood of someone that can go walk through the sun. Sunlight vampire.
Okay.
Didn't you read it? Didn't you read the vampire Bible?
No.
Thingamajig?
No, I did not.
I don't know that's why. I'm just assuming that.
Let's move forward.
We're going forward.
This is the sandwich order category. Mm-hmm. What does Blade order at IHOP? Hello, sir. That's a very nice outfit. What can I get you today?
I'll take I don't even know. What the hell would he even eat? He doesn't eat.
He has to today. He's at IHOP.
I'll have a...
That's not how he talks.
Yeah, give me a meat lover's omelet with a side of hash browns. And I want extra silverware, mother...
Sure. What do you need the silverware for?
Extra. Because vampires.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Perfect. Best line?
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Although there's a lot of good ones in here, like, motherfucker, you out your damn mind? And Frost.
Saying this thing, like, oh, yeah, this thing.
Yeah. And the world you live in is a sugar-coated nightmare, and there's another world beneath it.
Biggest laugh. Do you know where I laughed the most? Because I literally was thinking this when he gets the familiar in her apartment and he throws him into the bookshelf and that bus. He throws him into something else, that bus, and he flips him over.
Are you done?
And he busts the whole table. And I was like, is it really necessary to be destroying her apartment for this guy who's not even a vampire?
Right.
And then she literally said, is that really necessary?
Yeah. I also wonder how she didn't see Blade standing there. And all of a sudden he's like,
yeah.
You think I'm a vampire? No.
Is it better with zombies?
No.
No, I don't think it is. But is it better with Woody Harrelson?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
like a buddy Daywalker movie, like buddy cop, buddy Daywalker.
Uh-huh.
They just start playing like the boys are back in town and it's Blade and...
They play basketball.
Oh,
duh. Because
Daywalkers can jump.
Right. Tallahassee can't jump.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's Tallahassee and Blade together?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Pay you in Twinkies.
All right. Most badass weapon.
Blade sword.
His sword. I'll take the silver stake gun where you can shoot those stakes into the
that's
guy's
cool.
shoulders.
His little whippity whip thing is cool.
The batarang.
Yeah. Absolutely not feasible in real life.
Most badass death.
It's the two he fights in the hallway on his way up there because they're the first people that you see explode from that medicine that he gives him.
That was so cool.
And he gets that one girl in the face. And the best part about that scene is you see her head pop and whatever. You see a big splash of blood off the floor. And then he's walking out and then you just see from outside the shot a big blast of blood fall on the floor. So good. And
they seem like the most capable too. The way the guy like matrixed off the wall to come attack him.
Yeah.
Mine, I said he didn't die here, but Whistler gets curb stomped, man.
Yeah.
He should have died there. I don't understand how he was still alive. Superhuman vampire boots, and he took 8 to the face.
Yeah.
But
and
he just...
Then, it's so disrespectful too, where they just put that sheet over him. He's not dead, but... and Whistler probably just sat there. This is fine. I'll wait for Blade to get here and pull this off dramatically. That'll be bad.
I'd lift this off, but there's a VHS on me.
Yeah. Okay.
It's too heavy.
If I move, he won't see it. Then he won't play it. Even though he doesn't have to, because I tell him everything the Frost is going to say before he leaves.
Boobs and dicks. Did you see that vampire penis?
Shut up.
No. But one was getting head in the club.
I mean, Pearl's big old
titties.
Big old fat old tatted.
Who would you hang with and what would you do? I'm picking the old tatted Fu Manchu vampire.
Yeah.
I got to know. That guy has seen some You know it.
Oh, yeah.
I want to hear some stories.
For sure. It would be cool to hear stories from any of those vampires. I would just be nervous that they would bite me. I would like to hang out with Whistler and make weapons for Blade. That would be pretty fun. Just sit around and drink and, hey, what if we had a light that was done? That'd be cool. I could do it.
Worst hang.
Probably Quinn. He annoys the shit out of me. He's like that one guy that won't shut up at the bar about everything. Just shut up.
You know what's funny is he wasn't supposed to be as big of a role, but he was funny, so they just let him keep going.
Yeah. No, you don't.
I liked him. I liked his character, but there were times I'm like, all right. Mm-hmm. Momoa or Gosling?
I think Momoa would be a pretty cool blood god.
Yes.
He'd be a good foil for Blade.
I want to see Gosling play a bad guy.
I don't.
Why?
Because he's so nice.
Movie memorabilia.
Sword.
I know you take the sword, so I'll take the suit.
Okay.
And then...
Blade suit?
Yeah, we could put it up on the wall, but I'm probably just going to wear it. The social media post.
I'm not putting that sword up either. I'm going to have it on my back all the time.
You can borrow the suit sometimes. Someone in the movie posted something on social media during the movie. What was it?
I think after the whole blood god fiasco, there's a post that went out that said, well, Frost tried to turn into a blood god, frowny face. Didn't go how he thought it would, crying emoji.
Red drip blood, red drip blood.
Right,
red drip
blood. See you next year at the bloodbath. Hashtag oops. Hashtag Daywalkers suck.
Hashtag No more ice skating. The unseen scene?
I would like to see a montage of Whistler raising Blade. Like Splinter raised the turtles. Just, okay, you're a vampire, but you can walk during the day. How did he find that out? Like, did Blade go running outside on accident and beep? How did he find out that he was Daywalker? Anyways, I'd be interested to see all that. And then just like a training montage of here's shotguns, here's this, here's karate, here's everything. Because he didn't know that.
Right.
That'd be cool. And then the other one was Deacon hanging out with Blade's mom, not knowing that she was Blade's mom. I feel like you're going to be important later in my plans.
I feel like they didn't have to do that.
No, they didn't. You're right.
Does Blade win in a fight against Spawn?
No, Spawn's hyper powerful.
Oh, no. Okay, well, then what about Leonardo?
The Ninja Turtle?
Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah, he does beat Leonardo.
He does? Okay, he wins in a fight against Leonardo. They both have swords?
Yeah, but Blade is way better at everything than Leonardo is
at everything?
Ninja.
How about eating pizza, David?
Well, that's true. He wouldn't like the garlic. He
All
would
right.
like the garlic.
He beat Leonardo, but then up next, the little vampire played by Ray from Jerry Maguire.
You know bees and dogs can smell fear.
Oh, no. He'll for sure lose that one. He's way too cute. Blade would just be like, oh,
we're not going to the zoo today, Ray.
Zoo's not closed, Ray. Let's go.
Funny recastings for Blade. My idea was Chris Tucker.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Or Marlon Wayans.
Oh, geez. You win. How great would that be?
Yeah.
The way he screams and stuff, too.
Yeah.
We'd have so many guys screaming like girls. Oh.
It would be great.
Other movie questions. Why not make another Blade? You know the recipe.
They are. That you're trying to, anyway.
No. Not movie. Why don't the characters in this movie make another Daywalker? You know how to do it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Why not find a pregnant woman, bite her right before she gives birth,
right,
and then take the baby out?
I don't know. Maybe it's a timing thing. Maybe it has to be like at the exact moment, and they don't know when.
Great. Lots of pregnant women.
Yeah. Just go through a hospital.
I just bet 100.
Right.
One of them's got to be.
One of them could be in the sunlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That's a good question.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You got one?
No.
Then wrap this shit up.
All right, that's it for this mini jam, you guys. Thanks for coming out. Reach out to us at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com. Go buy a t-shirt if you want to.
And go watch Masters of the Universe, because that's our next episode.
Next time, big day, guys. Big episode here. It's probably going to be 2 to 3 to 4 hours long.
And then after that one, we're going to go travel pretty far to see Tropic Thunder. No, we're doing Tropic Thunder for our next mini.
Tropic Thunder is the next mini. And then the next biggie after that is
Disclosure Day, I believe.
Disclosure Day. Yep.
So much fun. And we got to see Back Rooms somewhere in there.
Yeah, we better go do that soon because that's not going to be in theaters much longer. But yeah, hang out with us on all those social platforms. We'll see you at Masters of the Universe. Thanks for coming out. Goodbye. Wahoo!
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
You're damn right.